Hi guys, Master C here. Got another fun class for you. I know we're getting to see many of you guys in the mini camps, which is great. So feel free to keep signing up for those. I think Master Cosby sent out that sign up on Sunday. So definitely register and we'll look forward to seeing you there. I know some people are still doing the videos in conjunction with the camps or still staying at home so they're staying strong with the videos. Either way, I'm excited about doing this one with you today. So let's go ahead and bow into our class and you guys can repeat after me. Everybody say feet together.
Feet together.
Hands by your side.
Hands by your side.
Eyes straight ahead.
Eyes straight ahead.
And bow.
And bow.
Good. Turn and face the flags. Right hand over your heart. Say kuki bare.
Cookie buddy.
Paro.
Paro.
Face the pictures of the Grand Masters up in the corner. Konjanin. Chariot.
Chariot.
Kunyet.
Kunyet.
Face up here one more time. Chariot.
Chariot.
Kunyet.
Kunyet.
All right, so got a challenging warm-up for you today and with a couple of variations, okay? So first movement, a classic, is just gonna be push-ups, okay? So I wanna demonstrate what a proper push-up would look like, and I'm gonna give you 2 variations that you could work with, okay? So first of all, a standard push-up. When we do these, I'll turn it sideways so you guys can see a little bit better. Put my hands and the balls of my feet down the floor. Each time I do a good push-up, I'm gonna lower my body so that my chin and tummy very, very gently touch the floor. Boom, just like that. Notice I didn't crash into the floor, so it shouldn't be very painful. And then I wanna push back up with my head and hips coming up at the same time. Good, again, I go all the way down. And even here, notice my knees are still off of the floor and my feet are still on the floor. Pushing back up. Now, couple variations. And parents, if you find that your child is getting into a position where their arm is way out front like this, then typically what I would recommend is each time they go down, they lift their hands up. Then when they put their hands back down, they usually find a good place to do it. So especially if your ninja lets their feet pop up, sometimes what I'll see is they'll push up. Each time their feet pop up, they're getting like farther from their hands, and they end up out here doing these. So each time they go down, if they pick their hands up, they'll put them back in a natural place for a good push-up. So that's a good one. If your ninja is like super strong with their push-ups, we're gonna try toe tap push-ups today. So when we do these, down and up, pick up one hand and the opposite foot, tap. Down, up, opposite hand and foot, tap. Boom. Boom. That's gonna be your challenge. So whichever variation you guys choose, you're gonna have 30 seconds on the clock. Have some fun with those push-ups, and I'll see you right back here. Great job with your push-ups, guys. Next movement is gonna be called a Superman. So when we do this one, we're gonna lay down on our tummies. This time I am gonna pick my arms and legs up off the floor. My goal is to try to lift them as high as I can. Like I'm flying, like I'm Superman kind of flying over a city. So I can hold this position or I can pulse a little bit. You'll find it does not take very long for you to start feeling some fatigue and endurance in your lower back. It's a really, really cool movement. So a lot of times we spend a lot of time working on our core, and now we're gonna kind of balance that out with some lower back work. So it feels really good. In adults, this is not a bad one for you either. So a lot of times our adult students that struggle with like lower back pain, when they started implementing these, they start to feel a lot better. So 30 seconds on the clock for your Superman position. Again, you can just hold it right here, it's good. So, I'll see you right back here, guys. Great job with that one, guys. Next one, we're gonna do a little bit of an ab twist, okay? So when we do this, I'll turn sideways again. I'm gonna put my feet flat on the floor, kind of like I would, or they don't even really have to be flat. I guess you can just have your heels on the floor too. Some people will find that to be a little easier. And now, when we do this one, it's important that I lean back. I'm gonna take both of my hands, just touch on the floor on one side and the other side. The more I lean back, the more challenging this is, of course, until I get to here, where the challenge is pretty non-existent, right? So also, if I'm sitting all the way up, I'm not really challenging my core. So I wanna find that point where I'm leaning back, but not resting on the floor. Boom, boom. Turn this way a little bit. Again, lean back nice and far. Touch, 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 touch. This is gonna be our challenge. 30 seconds on the clock, and I'll see you right back. Good job, guys. Nice work at the warm-up. If you found some of those difficult, then your body got stronger today. Whenever we're working out, we're always gonna have to go through some challenge. So again, if it was hard, that means you got a good workout. If it was really easy for you, I would encourage you, why don't you go back and try them all for a second or third round. That way you can get a good workout too. All right, now for now, let's go ahead and stretch some. Hands on our hips, hip circles. Nice big movement. Other way. Good. Arm circles backwards. And forward. Back and forth across your chest. Link your hands together, trunk twist. Hands back on your hips, head side to side. Looking left and right. Up and down. And spread your feet apart. Lean forward. One hand on each foot. And repeat after me, guys. Say, 하나,
하나,
둘,
둘,
셋,
셋,
넷,
넷,
다섯,
다섯,
여섯,
여섯,
일곱,
일곱,
여덟,
여덟,
아홉,
아홉,
열.
열.
Very nice. Good stretch. Good. Go into a bit of a horse stance. Gonna squat down. I'm gonna use my arms, kind of push insides of my legs out just a little bit. Trying to sit nice and low. Kind of rock a little. Good job. You guys can grab a quick sip of water and I'll see you right back here. We're gonna be working on our forms today, so it should be a pretty fun class. Okay, Grasshopper, so we're gonna spend again our time working on our forms. I have 3 different ways that we're gonna be practicing our forms today, so I think it should be pretty good for you guys. Now, first way is just gonna be straight up, okay? I'm gonna go through this with you, and then I'm gonna want you to pause the video so you can do it 2 more times all by yourself, okay? So when we do these, you guys can repeat after me. Everybody say feet apart.
Feet apart,
Knees bent,
knees bent,
arms chambered,
arms chambered,
eyes focused.
eyes focused.
Good. Tiny tiger form number 1.
Tiny tiger form number 1.
So I know some of you guys are actually transferring into the tiger class. So this is the same form that tigers learned for the very first one. Okay. Now, first moves in this are low blocks. So take your hand on this side, load it up by your opposite ear and low block. Nice. When one hand's doing the low block, make sure your other hand is nice and chambered. Now we're gonna low block on the other side, so load it up and low block again. Up next, we have high blocks. So take your chambered hand on this side, load at your opposite hip, good, and high block, beautiful. Load at your opposite hip again, and high block. Last piece are 4 punches. Ready? Punch, 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 and you know what's coming next is our key up. Key up! Good, now check your stance. Make sure you're still in a nice horse stance with your knees bent. Chariot, kunyet. Good. Now, when you guys practice it, I'm gonna do it one more time, just the way I want you to practice it on your own. Okay? So each time you do it, it's gonna be like this. You're gonna say, feet apart, knees bent, arms chambered, eyes focused. Tiny tiger forearm number 1. Low block, high block, punch, 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 kia, charia, kunyet. Awesome, guys. You can do this. 2 good reps on your own, and I'll see you right back here for our challenge round. All right, guys, here's our first challenge round. I want to invite you to try to find some of your favorite stuffed animals, and we're going to balance them on our body while we do this form, okay? So, for example, if you have a large stuffed animal, like this one, you may find that balancing on your head is really, really tough. So, sink into a really good horse stance and try to find a spot where you kind of balance them on your leg. As you're going through the form, try to keep a nice stance, and we'll see if you can hang on to it. Good. Oh, he's struggling. Nice. I think I did 2 high blocks. Then a couple punches here. Kia. If you have a little smaller stuffed animal, you can put these little guys right on top of your noggin. All right, let's see if I got them. Okay, feels okay. All right, couple of low blocks. Taking my time, trying to keep my head nice and level as I work my way through the form. Kia. So have some fun with it, guys. Take some of your stuffed animal friends along for the ride and go through the form, this time 3 times with these different stuffed animals, okay? I'll see you right back here for one more challenge. All right, for this final challenge, I was actually pretty surprised. I don't believe we've ever done this in class. So this was one of Master Cosby's ideas, which I think was really good, which is doing our forms balancing on 1 foot. We do a lot of things on 1 foot, but for some reason, I don't think we've ever done our forms on 1 foot. So I'm gonna get on 1 foot, I'm gonna kind of try to sink down a little bit. I'm gonna go through my form. Ready? Low block, high block, punch, 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 kia. That is gonna be your final challenge for today. Now, if you get really tired or if you wanna switch legs, I think that's okay, but try to keep the same leg for the entire form. So maybe one time you practice it on this side. When you finish, you can swap over to the other side, and you can maybe work it kind of back and forth. But this is a really fun balance challenge. 3 times balancing on 1 foot. You can do this, guys. I know you can. I'll see you right back here for a little bit of a game. All right, guys, so we're gonna finish off a little bit of a game today, which is gonna be a little variation on alligator hands, okay? So I'm gonna show you with Master Cosby. So I've got my targets here, and I have a little alligator treat, which our alligator friend has in his mouth. Now, Master Cosby's gonna come right out here. Her job is to try to snatch away that alligator treat without getting chomped. Now, for the first round, she's gonna start maybe 3 steps back. And The alligator is not allowed to look. So I'm gonna close my eyes. Her job is to try to sneak in and take that alligator treat without getting, chopped. Okay, she can put it right back. Good, 3 steps back, please. Did I get you at all? Good. So, if the ninja's having a hard time being really sneaky, they can start really close. So close enough where they can just reach out and grab it. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. So this is gonna be our game for today. Have a little fun with this variation on alligator hands. And I'm thinking maybe we should try this in class sometime soon, right? Should be pretty fun. And obviously if I have my eyes open, it would be pretty tough. Oh, she's pretty fast, okay. Pretty tough to snatch that thing away. So I had a great time with you guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in one of these camps really soon. Bye, guys.